Every day is just like a balance of like trying to figure out what to do between like forging and studying. I think I've been doing like 15-hour days every day, just trying to get it all in.
The first 2 days were definitely a little bit more intense than I thought they were going to be. And then day 3 we ended up coming out and shoeing, and that was arguably worse.
So I feel like I prepared well, but still I don't think like anything except for being here was going to be enough preparation.
Doing run day after day after day after day. It's like, you know, you just need a minute to like regroup and just settle down a bit.
They expect you to hold up with the rest of the class, so you just try to meet their expectations as best as you can, and if you can't, then you keep trying.
I want a good angle! Wow, dude, that's gonna look so cool.
I'm sure Lily will love it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just texted her and I was like, emergent. I have a question. It's an emergency. Would I look better bald or with black hair?
Red, how do you feel about this?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Are you gonna cry?
No, I'm not gonna cry.
Are you sure?
No, it's just like breathing it in. It's just like, it's like paint thinner.
So Red, how does it feel?
It doesn't like it.
I'm not doing all the work, you help too. All right, come on.
I'm gonna drag the donkey.
You guys need more weight in your hiney.
Okay, what are we bandaging?
I rasped my thumb off.
Was it because they were being crazy?
He nudged me while I was under this horse, but whatever this thing is, mule.
Donkey?
He
Because it's gonna...
He nudged me in the butt, and then my hand went flying, and I rasped.
And Steph was a nurse in her former life?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have to patch myself up a lot, so.
So, have we looked at these horses? Everybody doing a final looking? You guys all happy with them? Okay. All right. You guys should smile, man.
I'm just nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. This is a very serious day. It's a very serious day. All right, sports fans. Hey, best of luck, guys. You guys got this.
How you feeling about your run today?
Good.
Got it? Killer instinct, huh?
Right.
Eye of the tiger.
Nailing it. Actually, gonna nail it.
1 hour, beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
A little anxious, but been looking forward to today. See how it goes.
Good job, brush it off. Good job. Have a look. I know, high five. All right, let's go tell them that they're good. Well, we got a couple that are on schedule a little bit, but I think they're gonna need to hustle up just a little bit. Justin, he had a cold shoot, so that's a really good sign for him. Katie's turned one in, so that's a really good sign. She has just a couple minor adjustments, so that'll be good. But whenever I looked at her just a second ago, she hadn't really done much shaping to her other one, so she only worked one shoe at a time, and there's not really time for that. So I guess we'll see. They were really, really close. Close as they've been, but they're not gonna quite cut it. They rasped off several clinches and just didn't meet it.
I had to put expansion on my shoe, and I didn't quite know what that was, or I didn't know how to do it properly, so I ended up doing something a bit different, but had I known, it would have saved me a lot of time. So, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we're still at school, so still learning every day.
I finished in time, but I rasped off some clinches and had a sprung heel on one shoe. But this is it. This is the last one. It's on video. It has to happen now.
Made a lot of progress in the last week, so can't be super disappointed either way. I don't know, it's up in the air. I think I'm just about ran out of time clinching, so one of my feet didn't really finish really well. I feel like maybe he might dock me there, but we'll see. Maybe he doesn't notice.
Beautiful fit, with a beautiful run. Just our nails are, it's just a little rough in there, right? We just ran out of time. Go through a checklist when you burn a shoe on. Does it fit in the toe? Am I covering my buttresses? Do my nails go in? That kind of quick little checklist would have saved you a ton of time, because if you would have been burning on and you said, am I covering my buttresses? And you would have went and sorted it right then instead of turning it in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this morning, 5 of us did another attempt at a final run. For me, I got really close on my fronts. I ended up with like a minute and a half to clinch my feet, so which is not much time. So down to the wire. So definitely not like the best job that I've done. And then I did a second go on the hinds of the same horse. Didn't go quite as well. I got one shoe shaped and nailed decently quick, but struggled with the shapes on my second one, so it's a bummer. One day left though. I've gained a lot of knowledge and skills. Pressure's intense. I'm ready for another attempt tomorrow. But I'm proud of the work that I did today too.
Because like cruise on this first one.
Today we're going to be talking about the nail cutter. When you first grab the nail cutter, if you were to grab it and grab a nail with it, it's difficult to cut with because the way it's meant to work is to be held tight in the foot and nip it down straight. When it nips it down straight, it'll nip it off square and the correct length. But the difficulty is if we were to just grab it and try to cut it, because it's not in the hoof hole, it's going to fold over. So if you watch the way that I did that, the way that I'll test that is by doing it like so and shearing that off. Well, on the foot, what that looks like is I tend to keep the small edge down on a rung nail, and because it's in the foot, I don't have to try to hold it. If I have a nail that is folded over, I can come in here and twist it and nip it that way, or I can nip it straight across. Either way, I end up with a square cut that is the correct length. But the nail shear, the big thing to notice about it is that it's going to work way better nipping a nail that's in the foot because of the way it's meant to work and pushing that piece down and shearing it off. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed Blacksmith Boot Camp.
Yeah. Like his feet shape looks not too terrible.
I'm gonna pass this final horse. That's the significance, and it's the last day of school. So, it's a good day to do it.
Go, go. Seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job, Katie. You finished.
How'd you do, Katie?
Finished.
You finished?
Good job.
So did I.
Alright. Good job.
Woo. Maybe it'll be a double whammy, you know?
So Katie had her run. She turned it in the first time and there was about a 1/4 inch sprung heel on this. So she still has that sprung heel, but the biggest problem that we have is she's missed her buttress by 3/16 of an inch. So, as much as you would want to give it to her, you just can't. You can just see she just has that shoe. She dialed it on that way. So she needed to come out and around that 1/4. And so when she nailed it on, she just let it twist, and there's nothing you can do if you miss your buttress. So all his clinches are good. Buttresses are covered. No sprung heels. No sew pressure. He's ticked all the boxes, so I think he's gonna get it. We'll go congratulate him and give Katie the news. Yes! Now, Miss Katie, let's go look at your dog real quick, okay? The struggle that I have is you have a huge sprung heel on both heels that you miss the outside buttress. Okay?
So can you walk me through like what you're looking at? just so I have like a better understanding of like when you come to look at these feet to grade them, like what are you looking at?
The biggest, the boxes that have to be ticked is the buttress has to be covered, there can't be sole pressure, and it has to fit.
I just passed my run last day. It was the first run of the day though. I got really close yesterday, but just my finish work was off. Some of my nails were low, but I just shaped a little bit faster today. I didn't think I was gonna get it because my trim took me almost 20 minutes, but just shaped fast.
Well, you pulled 2 clips in one heat. Is that something you've been typically able to do in the past?
No, that's the first time that I've done it actually. Saved me a couple minutes. I didn't give CODY my shoes until I was 100% that they were good, and that saved me some time too. Last week I didn't think I was going to get it for sure. Even at the beginning of this week I was not very optimistic, but after yesterday I was like, I know I can do it, so I just got to come out here and just do it. Yeah, just excited, happy.
I had a little bit of hard time shaping my right foot. For some reason, it was just like a little bit weird of a shape. I missed my buttress, which CODY had tried to warn me about.
So look at that there. Just watch that outside buttress. She has 18 minutes left.
18 minutes left, Katie.
Yeah. Congratulations, Katie.
Yep.
Can I give you a hug? Just passed my final horse. You know, like, I think even if I hadn't passed, like, it would still be worth it, but this just, like, makes it so much better.
My name's Chris Bishop, and my daughter, Addison Bishop, has been attending the school here for the last 8 weeks.
Yeah, kind of sad to leave, actually.
She kind of had this place on her mind for quite some time and has seen it through, and I think it was a lot more challenging than she probably expected. Anytime you go through an experience like that that's challenging, it's really going to help you grow. So just as much as the skill set she's developed, I'm pleased to see I think the personal development and the character building.
I would absolutely recommend this school to a friend. They push you really hard, but as long as you stick with it and work hard, I mean, you can. 6 months ago I couldn't even make shoes, and then doing a mule, 4 handmade plain stamps in 2 hours.
So I passed my CF back in June, and then last weekend before graduation I went down to Minnesota and passed my journeyman as well. The teachers are willing to push you as hard as you're willing to work, and you get under lots of horses with great instructors.
Someone like sitting on the fence wondering if they should come to Heartland or not, what would you say to them?
Like, do it. It's the hardest thing you're ever gonna do, but do it. Like, I've ridden my bike 4,000 miles across this country, and like, that was way easier. Way easier. Do it. But be ready for a challenge. And be ready to, like, be a better version of yourself when you come out.